what we would now consider a small campus when I arrived. Had a men's dormitory called Davis Hall, and a women's dormitory of Wilkinson Hall, and Old South Hall, which was a stick-built building back then, and Eckert, and of course then the Quonset hut, which was the bookstore, and another Quonset hut, which was a gym. My life really changed when I went to Aurora. Growing up in New England, very parochial situation, and when I got to Aurora, I found that I was now integrated with a lot of guys and gals who had the same values that I did, same outlook on life, and evaluating it myself, I feel like I really blossomed personality-wise and found myself when I got to Aurora. The values that I shared at Aurora, certainly the strong ones were friendship, the Christian commitment we had back then, the religious atmosphere of campus was important, and a large majority of the campus students in those years were Advent Christians from around the country. And so I had a lot in common with them, and developed a lot of long-term relationships with the dormitory students and the campus students, because we were there 24/7. Somehow I got pegged wrong as being not a troublemaker, but an instigator. I got a part-time job, which we all did back then, and worked nights at a gas station with my roommate. And so we were home in the afternoon, supposedly studying, didn't always. And I remember spending the afternoon taking the pins out of our fellow classmates' doors, some who were napping, and just sat and listened to the doors fall and hit them on the head when they opened the doors. I remember hearing that the maintenance had a small tractor that they used to haul trash and so on, and one night some people broke into the maintenance shed and took the tractor out across and discovered that the manhole cover in the corner of Eckert Hall could be lifted up. And someone lifted it up and crawled into the manhole and get into Eckert Hall, and the door was open, the tractor was taken up to the first floor and left there for appropriate people to find it the next day. I don't know who did that, but I heard stories that that was done. Aurora has certainly was a launching pad for my future. Opened up horizons that were non-existent for me before I went to Aurora. I was the first member of my family to go beyond high school, and that was a real adventure for me, and I honor my parents' support that encouraged me to go 1,000 miles from home. I think overall my values and just broadening my horizons through the liberal arts education, and I certainly espouse liberal arts education because it just broadens the world and gives us a better understanding of what life is all about.